Antelope Valley. And I'm driving by, and I see this trench filled full of water. And I see a jet ski sitting there. And I'm thinking to myself, what was that? So I turned my bike around and stopped. I met Loren for the first time. And he told me what he was planning on doing. And I thought, well, I'm a jet skier. I can kind of get into this. So the next thing I knew, I found myself volunteering to help him dig the pond. And he had this old tractor named Babe. Well, I got real familiar with Babe real quick because I had some tractor experience too at one time. So here we are digging this pond. A few hours later, these two guys drive by in their pickup truck, just like me, and they wanted to know what we were doing. So Loren, with his enthusiasm, talked to these two guys. The next thing I know, I see them jumping in their pickup truck and taking off. I'll be darned, but a couple hours later, those two guys show up with an earth mover. kind of put Babe into retirement. But these guys got out there and they believed in Loren's enthusiasm and just the good guy that he was. And they dug that 2.5 acres out, bermed it, had it all set up for the pond. Loren's life and mine crossed with just for a short moment. But I'm so grateful. He was a good guy, and he was a good friend.
Anybody else have something you'd like to share?
I wasn't planning on doing this, but I'm going to do this, and I don't know how funny this is, but my name is Mel. Me, Sean, and JR go way back. I'm old now, but we go way back. They're the reasons that I moved out to California. I came out to California because we were supposed to be rock stars at that time anyway. We had a band, we were playing music, the band was going good and stuff, and just so you young guys know that the older generation, what they had to come up and do to put things in place for us to have what we have now is a lot. And you hear about all the stuff that Loren did in construction and all that. Well, me leaving Texas, my dad was like that too. Wake me up in the mornings and go work and just the whole nine. So I'm thinking I'm coming to California to play music. Lo and behold, I'm going to work with them. We're getting up at like 5 in the morning. I'm working just as hard as I did back home. We're still playing music though, but it's after work. So we go work all day and then come back and play music. But it reinforced something to me from watching Loren, reflecting back on my dad, that, you know, if you want something done, you want to accomplish something in life, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of hard work. It never hurt nobody. And I always saw Loren model that in front of them, and it reminded me of, you know, my dad, my upbringing. So it was kind of a reinforcement for me to be able to just go and, you know, whatever I want to accomplish, just go and work hard and go make it happen. And Loren definitely was that way. I mean, he would ride them and they would get it done, and the job would be awesome. Sometimes have to go back and break concrete and redo it, but it's still out there. It's still standing out. You know, you drive down the freeway with Astounding Meadows and stuff. It's out there, and they did it. You know, they did it all. So that was the thing I carry from Loren, that just modeling, being a man of excellence, I guess you'd say. So that's it.
Anyone else?
Well, as most of you know, I was Loren's second wife. His first wife and his third wife are sitting in the front row. And we're all family. We all do it together. Loren, being a man of integrity and calmness, got things done. I was married to him for 25 years, and only one time in that 25 years did we ever have any real racial problems. I wanted to take my kids to the snow. We went to Truckee, and my friend had a beautiful house in Truckee, so we went to the snow. We lived in Gilroy, went to the snow, had a wonderful time. Loren forgot to put antifreeze in the truck, and the engine blew up. So we had to take the bus home. Well, when we got to San Francisco for this stop, only time in our whole life we had problems with anyone, happened to be a black person. They wanted to know how this man could marry a white woman. So Loren explained it to him, was very calm, calmed the man down, talked to him. The man sat down, had dinner with us or lunch with us, and we went on our way. But his communication skills and his demeanor were so solid that he carried off being who he was as a wonderful, caring person with grace and elegance.